Here's something that sounds backwards. The harder you try to fall asleep, the more awake you become. That's not a willpower problem, it's biology. Trying is an alert state, and your brain reads effort as a reason to stay on guard. So tonight we're not going to try. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to trigger your body's built-in shutdown sequence on purpose, in under 2 minutes, using nothing but your breath, your muscles, your face, and your eyes. No apps, no supplements, no gadgets. I'm going to show you the real physiology of how a human falls asleep, then hand you a 4-part protocol you can run in the dark with your eyes already closed. And the most powerful piece is the last one, the part almost nobody does. Settle in. Let your shoulders drop a little right now. We're going to do this slowly, the way it's actually meant to happen. Before we go deeper, do me one small favor. It genuinely helps you here. Tap subscribe because I make these slow, science-grounded sessions to help you actually rest, and I'd love for the next one to find you. Then leave me one comment. What time does your mind get loudest at night? The moment your head hits the pillow, or 3 a.m.? Tell me below, because the troubleshooting near the end is built around exactly those 2 moments. And stay with me to the very end. The 4 levers we're about to learn are good on their own, but stacked together in the right order they become something close to a switch. The last lever is the one I almost never see people use, and it's the one that takes you from calm to gone. Don't skip ahead to find it. Each step makes the next one work better. So get comfortable, breathe easy, and let's begin properly. Let's start with what's actually happening when you fall asleep. You have a nervous system with 2 gears. The sympathetic branch is your accelerator, alert, scanning, ready. The parasympathetic branch is your brake, digest, repair, rest. All day, the accelerator runs the show. Sleep onset isn't you forcing your brain to switch off, it's the brake quietly taking over. Heart rate drifts down, body temperature dips, muscles loosen, and attention stops gripping the world. Here's the key insight: you can't command sleep, but you can send your body the specific signals that tell the brake it's safe to take over. Each of those signals is a lever. Tonight we pull 4 of them, deliberately, in a way your body is already wired to respond to. Think of it less like switching off a light and more like easing your foot off the gas on a long, quiet road and letting the car coast to a stop on its own. So why does lying there trying keep you awake? Because effort lives in the accelerator. The moment you think, come on, I need to sleep, you've added urgency, and urgency is a mild stress signal. Your body releases a little alertness, your heart ticks up, and you've quietly told the brake to wait. This is the trap most people are stuck in. The wanting is the very thing blocking it. The fix isn't to want it more. It's to give your body neutral, physical cues that don't depend on your mood at all. Your breath, your muscles, your face temperature, and where your eyes point are all things you can change directly with your hands and your attention. No motivation required. They speak to the nervous system in a language it can't argue with. That's the whole strategy. Stop negotiating with your thoughts and start sending signals through the body instead. The first signal is the most reliable one we have, your exhale. Lever 1, the breath, but specifically the exhale. Running through your chest and into your gut is the vagus nerve, the main highway of your parasympathetic brake. And here's the part most people miss. Breathing in gently speeds your heart, breathing out gently slows it. So a long, slow exhale is a direct nudge on the vagus nerve, telling your heart to ease down. This is why slow breathing calms you and fast breathing winds you up. It's not vague, it's mechanical. Watch me. A short, easy breath in through the nose and a long, soft breath out, like fogging a mirror. Feel how the out-breath is where the settling happens. The mistake people make is breathing big and forceful, which actually activates the accelerator. We want the opposite, small in, long out. In a moment I'll give you the exact count that makes this almost foolproof, a rhythm you can keep in the dark without watching a clock. Here's the exact protocol, the 4-7-8 breath. Breathe in quietly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold it gently for 7, then exhale through slightly pursed lips for a slow count of 8, the out-breath roughly twice as long as the in-breath. That ratio is the whole point. The extended exhale dominates the vagus nerve and pulls your heart rate down. Let's do one together now. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Do that for 4 rounds, no more at first, because if you're new to the hold it can feel like effort, and effort is what we're avoiding. Keep the counts loose, the rhythm matters more than precision. If 7 feels long, shorten everything but keep the exhale the longest part. 4 slow rounds, and your body is already drifting toward the break. Next, we hand the breath a partner, your muscles. Lever 2, deliberate muscle release. Here's something we forget. Tension is a posture of readiness. Even lying down, most of us hold a low hum of tightness in the jaw, the brow, the shoulders, the hands. Your brain monitors that tension and reads it as I might still need to act, which keeps the accelerator lightly pressed. So we're going to do the opposite of relaxing and hoping. We're going to release on purpose, muscle by muscle, because a body that is genuinely slack sends a powerful all-clear signal upward. The trick that makes this work is contrast. You briefly notice the tension before you let it go, so the letting go is real and complete instead of vague. Most people try to relax and stay quietly clenched without realizing it, especially in the jaw and around the eyes. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth right now. Feel that tiny release is the whole technique in miniature. Now let me show you the full sweep. Here's the exact sweep, and you do it from the top down. Start at your face. Let your forehead go smooth. Soften the space between your eyebrows. Let your eyes feel heavy in their sockets. Unclench your jaw. Let your tongue rest loose. The face first, because it holds the most hidden tension and it talks directly to the brain. Then drop your shoulders away from your ears, further than you think you can. Let your arms go heavy, your hands open. Let your chest sink with each exhale. Soften your belly, your hips, your thighs, down through your calves, all the way to your toes. Don't tense first if you're already tired. Just locate each part and let it sink, as if your whole body is getting slightly heavier and warmer into the mattress. The feeling you're after is heaviness. Heaviness is the body's natural signature of the brake switching on. Pair each release with one of those long exhales, and you've now stacked 2 levers. The third one is sneaky, it uses cold. Lever 3 is my favorite surprise, cooling your face. You have a reflex hidden in your wiring called the dive reflex. When cool touches the area around your eyes, nose, and upper cheeks, the zones fed by a nerve called the trigeminal, your body assumes you might be underwater and does something remarkable. It slows your heart to conserve oxygen. It's the same reflex that lets seals stay calm underwater. You don't need to be cold all over. You just need that specific patch of face to feel cool. This is the lever for the nights when your heart feels like it's still racing even though your body is tired, when breathing alone isn't quite landing. It's a fast, physical override that doesn't care what your thoughts are doing. And the beautiful part is how little it takes. In a moment, I'll show you the gentlest possible way to trigger it from bed, without getting up or splashing water everywhere. But first, feel how just imagining cool air on your face already softens it. Here's how to trigger it gently from bed. The easiest version. Turn your pillow to the cool side and rest your cheek and the side of your nose against it, breathing slowly so cool air passes over your face. If you want it stronger, keep a window cracked so a thread of cool air reaches you, or earlier in your routine press a cool, not freezing, damp cloth over your eyes and cheeks for 15 to 30 seconds. Then lie back. The target is that band across your eyes and upper cheeks. That's where the reflex lives. Avoid anything genuinely icy, which can jolt you alert. We want cool, not shocking. As the coolness registers, keep your long exhales going, and you'll often feel a settling wave, a kind of heaviness drop through your chest. That's your heart easing. 3 levers now stacked, slow exhale, heavy released body, cool face. They're powerful together. But the 4th lever is the one that quiets the mind itself, and it's the one almost no one does. Here it is, lever 4, the one I promised. Your eyes and your attention. Even with your lids closed, most people are still subtly aiming their eyes, scanning the dark, watching their own thoughts like a screen. That active looking keeps a part of the brain switched on. The fix comes from the old military relaxation method pilots used to fall asleep in under 2 minutes in chaotic conditions. The core move is to let your eyes go completely slack behind your closed lids. Stop pointing them anywhere. Imagine your eyeballs are too heavy to aim, just resting. When the eyes stop gripping, visual attention loosens and the mind has nothing to hold onto. This is the missing piece, because you can have a calm body and still lie awake if your gaze is quietly on. Almost nobody releases the eyes on purpose, and it's the difference between calm and gone. Let your eyes go soft and unfocused now, aimed at nothing. Feel the room blur even in the dark. Let me give you the exact attention move that closes the door. Once your eyes are slack, you need to give your mind one soft, boring thing to rest on so it stops generating. The classic version. Picture a single calm scene and hold it loosely, you lying in a canoe drifting on still water under a wide sky, doing nothing. Or simply repeat a quiet phrase like don't think, on each exhale, which blocks the words your racing mind would otherwise use. The point isn't to concentrate hard, it's to occupy the narrator gently so it can't spin stories. If a thought floats in, you don't fight it, you just return to the canoe or the words without judging. That's the whole loop. Slack eyes, one soft anchor, and the long exhale underneath it all. This is the resolution of everything, a quiet body and a quiet gaze with the mind given nothing sharp to grab. Now let's put all four together into one smooth, 2-minute sequence. Here's the full 2-minute sequence. Picture this as your bedside card. Step 1. Lying down. 4 rounds of the 4-7-8 breath. In for 4, hold for 7, out for 8. Step 2. On each exhale, release your body top to toe. Face smooth, shoulders dropped, everything heavy. Step 3. Settle your cheek on the cool side of the pillow so the coolness reaches your eyes and nose. Step 4. Let your eyes go completely slack and rest your mind on the canoe or the quiet phrase. That's it. Breathe, release, cool, defocus. The order matters. The breath sets the pace, the release lowers the body, the cool drops the heart, and the slack eyes quiet the mind in that sequence. You're not doing 4 separate tricks, you're walking your nervous system down a staircase, one step at a time. Run it the same way every night, and your body starts to recognize the staircase, which is exactly what we'll set up next, so it becomes automatic. Now the troubleshooting for those 2 loud moments you told me about. If your mind races the instant you lie down, don't try to empty it. That's pushing. Instead, let each thought arrive and gently return to the canoe or to don't think on the exhale. The breath keeps interrupting the spiral until it loses momentum. If you wake at 3 a.m. and can't get back, don't check the time and don't lie there negotiating. Start the same 4-step sequence from the top, because your body already knows it. If after about 20 minutes you're wide awake, get up, keep the lights low, and do something dull until you feel heavy again. The bed should stay linked to sleep, not to struggling. And here's the retraining. Run this exact sequence every night for 7 nights, same order, so it becomes a learned cue. Your brain links the staircase to sleep through simple repetition, and within a week the shutdown starts arriving on its own, faster each night, before you even reach the last step. So let's bring it home. Falling asleep was never something to try harder at. It's a shutdown sequence your body already runs, and tonight you learned how to start it on purpose. 4 levers. The long 4-7-8 exhale to lean on your vagus nerve. The top-to-toe muscle release to signal all clear. The cool face to trip your dive reflex and drop your heart. And the slack, defocused eyes, the one almost no one does, to finally quiet the mind. Breathe, release, cool, defocus, in that order, 2 minutes, every night for a week until it runs itself. If this gave you something real to use tonight, subscribe so the next slow session finds you, and tell me below which lever you're going to try first. For now, let your eyes go heavy, let your body get warm and weighted, and let one long exhale carry you down. You don't have to do anything else. Good night, sleep gently.
Follow for your daily well-being